Now that Kiev is safe, it's time for me to leave this beautiful city and return home. I wonder who came at such a late hour. I doubt it's good news. Someone just left a letter. Interesting. But why didn't they want to talk? I should find out who it's from. It'll be easier to understand this case if I talk to whoever wrote the letter.
Madam Detective, are you ready to go? No, I didn't see anyone suspicious. Honestly, I wasn't being very attentive because I was busy packing luggage into the carriage. This flower looks familiar. I think I saw some in the flower square. They say it was once a magical grove. I can take you there, but I want to ask a favor. A card player tricked me and took my father's watch. They refused to return it, not even for money. It's been passed down in my family for generations. Maybe they'll return the watch after talking with a law enforcement agent.
Good day to you. Everyone knows you, Detective. You're famous, but that doesn't intimidate me. I'm no cheater, and everything I do is above board. The driver lost in a fair game and must accept it. However, you can win his watch back if you have something valuable to bet. I've always wanted to play against a famous detective. All right, Miss Agatha, let's play. You're the first person in this city to ever beat me. I hope you're happy. Here's your watch, but it doesn't work. It fell out of my pocket and broke.
Ms. Agatha, you're an angel. I'll get you to the Flower Square in the blink of an eye. This is the place. I hope you find whoever wrote your letter here. Good luck with your investigation, and be careful.
It looks like the flower for the letter was picked here. I should talk to the owner of this store.
Good evening, Detective. What brings you to my store at such a late hour? Are you investigating something? You're right. I wrote this letter. I'm sorry for not contacting you in person. I feared the kidnapper would do something terrible if I talked to a detective. However, there's no other way out of this mess but to ask you for your help. 4 Mavkas have already disappeared. I can show you the site of the most recent abduction, but you should help me make a magical wreath for protection first. You should help me make a magical wreath for protection first. Thank you, Detective. All the stories about your intelligence are true. This wreath will conceal me from the magical beings. This is an ancient recipe that the Mobkas brought from the ancient forest they protected. We created it to protect the weak and vulnerable, but never imagined needing it ourselves one day. It's time to see where the most recent abduction happened. It's not far from here. Hopefully you can find something to lead us to the culprit and my sisters. My sister was last seen here. Then the trail disappears. Perhaps the witch saw or heard something. She has a store right there. You should talk to her. I won't speak to witches because we have a history of hostility. I'll check the alley for any clues.
Ms. Agatha, I'm lucky you're here. Someone left this cursed chest for me. I don't even want to get close to it. You must know whose mark it is. Yes, this mark belongs to V. We should remove this cursed mark. This is a magical ink that only special magic can remove. It's magic that's only available to those who have looked death in the eye and survived. You're the perfect person for the role. Here, use the cauldron to heat some water next to the mark and saturate the ink with a water of life. I'll do the rest. I have a special potion for cases like this in the storage room. Thank you, Detective. Here's the potion. When used in hot water by the right person, it can dispel any magic. This place is full of junk, perfect for hiding a witch trap. Please, check it. You're not a witch, so you should be safe. Oh, Miss Agatha, I'm sorry. This is my younger sister's joke. She's fearless and wants me to be just like her. But she forgets how different we are. I think you wanted to ask me something? Yes, a few days ago I heard someone, or something, screaming from the theater box office. I checked but found nothing, so I assumed I'd misheard it. I'm sorry, Agatha, but I can't join you. After everything that happened with V, Mavkas don't really trust the witches. But if you need any advice, feel free to contact me.
Agatha, it's good you're here. I feel the presence of dark magic in this alley, but I can't find its exact location. Was Maria able to help at all? I think she really heard that scream, and it was coming from here. We should carefully examine the area for any clues.
These symbols are strange.
I see the Armoni Septa, a magical mark used by the First Guild, amongst these symbols. It helps hide important things from strangers. The First Guild is the society of ancient wizards who found Kiev. They're the ones who invited the Mavkas to the city. The First Guild was much different from wizards we know today. Their magic scared people, but also made them respect it. Only their love for all living things was stronger than their magic. I think there should be more symbols around here. If we find and press them, we'll discover what the guild was trying to hide. What a strange light! Ancient magic is coming from those cracks.
I hope we can find answers inside.
I didn't realize the city's dungeons held so many secrets. I never imagined I'd ever find myself in one of the First Guild's hideouts. Let's turn on the light and look around. Agatha, perhaps you could activate the wizard's old mechanism. I can add a little light to help.
I think this is the right place. The kid.
Look! This is Angelica. She's a Mavka like me. She's alive, but her magical powers are almost depleted. I don't understand who would do something like this, or why Angelica was brought here. I can feel that there's another Mavka nearby. Please, find her while I try to wake up Angelica.
looks like the victim is behind bars. I found her. Oh, I hope she's all right.
My sisters need help. I'll take them to my place and care for them. Please, find out who's behind these terrible crimes.
It was incredible. Real magic. I just hope the girls will recover soon. It seems that Stepan, the alchemist, is the grandson of a wizard from the Great Guild.
Good evening, Miss Agatha. What brings you here? Yes, I recognize this bottle. It's related to a tragic story in my family's history. Many years ago, my grandfather, Magnus Pockminty, and other wizards had to fight a demon named Kirlo. they imprison the demon in this bottle. It's empty, which means Kirlo has escaped. My grandfather's archives should have information on how to catch and imprison Kirlo again. Find the archives in the library. I'll contact Terrace for help in the meantime.
Long before the first settlers found Kiev, this place was covered by an ancient magical forest. It was home to countless animals and magical creatures. A lot of time had passed, and the world of man had expanded so much that it threatened the forest and its inhabitants. War loomed over both worlds, and when the woodcutters destroyed the sacred grove, it was the last straw. However, not everyone had forgotten about the ancient agreement. A small group of wizards founded the first guild, which was meant to restore balance, save the forest, and help everyone live in harmony. The wizards invited magical creatures to the city. Most people were impressed by their magical powers, but not all supernatural creatures accepted the truce. Forest demon Kiro stood as the most powerful opponent. The wizards sought help from the world of shadows. They were given a potion recipe to imprison Kirlo in the Pockminty bottle. It required cutting a mandrake root, mixing it with paradise lemon, and added to beans stolen from the giants. Because they were unable to keep the demon in the Pockminty bottle, I asked the shadows for help. They gave me a crystal, the key to the Amatok Shadow Prison, where we'll imprison Kirlo for good.
Agatha, Stepan told me that Kirlo escaped. The situation is dire indeed. I asked him to warn the other wizards while we make a plan to defeat the demon. Kirlo is a cunning and treacherous demon. To catch them, we'll have to lure them out. But this plan requires the assistance of a brave Mavka. Do you know one? Excellent. There's no time to waste. Let's visit your Mavka as soon as possible and hope she agrees to pose as bait.
Did you find any information about who kidnapped the Mavkas? A demon from a magical forest? Now it all makes sense. I know about this ancient conflict.
We really need your help to save your sisters and catch Kirlo. I think the city park will be a good place to set our trap, but we need you to be the bait.
Of course I will. We must stop this terrible demon once and for all.
It looks like the park is already closed. I'll try to open it while you look for a key.
Agatha, let me help you light that lantern.
Take this so we can see the light and watch from a distance.
Let me make the fire a little brighter.
Be careful.
I have a bad feeling about this.
We have no other choice.
Something's wrong. The Mavka left the park.
This is a magical call for help. We need to hurry. We're almost there. The Mavka disappeared. The demon took her. But I can feel it somewhere nearby, hiding behind a wall of illusion. I have an idea of how to destroy this illusion. Scatter these magical bags around the square. Meanwhile, I'll cast a spell to destroy the illusion. Everything's ready. All that's left is to say the last part of the spell. Get ready. The demon could appear at any moment. As soon as you see it, use the Pakmenti bottle. Чорні тліні плукея трацькими садами, торке юция піднісплія.
Poor Mavka.
Agatha, you've saved Kiev once again.
Thank you, Miss Agatha. You saved me and my people. The Mavkas will be safe now.
Don't worry about the demon. We will send it to the prison in the world of shadows. This time, forever.
And that's how my time in Kiev is coming to a close. The city's safe now. So I can finally go home. What's this? I don't think I'll ever be able to forget Kiev, but it's nice to receive a gift as a memento. Perhaps I'll return one day, but this time for a vacation.